Alrighty, we have an interesting tutorial today and we'll be using speech service. This is an advanced version of what we have learned back in the series. So today, if you look here, there is additional component in the architecture diagram, that is our app. This is the multilingual language translator app where the input file is recorded. You can use your microphone to record your input in English, or you can use the recorded file from your My Computer as well to browse the file. Two ways as input. And the language translation, it will be showing as text as well in the app, the translated text. Also, it will dictate or recite or read aloud in your speaker from English to any other language like Spanish, Italian, French, German, many other languages are there. So let's dive into the portal and implement this in the hands-on. So I'm in the Azure portal. We need to search to Azure AI Service because we'll be using speech service, which is in Azure AI Service. I can search here. This is the Azure AI Service. I'll select it. Next, I need to go to the speech service. Let's click on create. Let's select the resource group where my speech service will reside. Next, I'll select the geographical location where my speech service will physically reside. You can choose any location as per your wish, but for this demonstration, I'm using East US. So let's give a name for our application. Let's select the pricing tier. I'll go ahead with standard S0. Let's click on review and create. Let's click on the final button, that is the create button. So it's initializing deployment. Let's wait for a while till our speech service gets ready. Then we'll be diving into the Visual Studio. Alrighty, it says the deployment got completed. Let's go to the resource now. Let's go to my speech service service. I'll go here. Let's go to the resource management. I'll be needing the keys and the location basically. Let's copy it. I'll keep it in a notepad for future reference, which we'll be using in a short while. Let's copy this. I'll paste it. These are the usual steps. You might be familiar till now because we are repeating this kind of steps. So we are done copy pasting these things. Now let's go to the Visual Studio. So this is the Visual Studio. Let's browse the folder from My Computer. So which is the multilingual speech translator folder, which is this one. Let's browse this using Visual Studio. I'll click on open folder. Let's browse this multilingual speech translator, select folder, and here we go. I have already done the homework for you. We need to first configure the environment file .env, which is nothing but here if you look the .env file, you need to open it. So it's already open for me. Let's put the keys here. I'll quickly copy it, paste the values. Please ensure it looks somewhat exactly like this. The braces should be removed, and the speech region is East US already for me because which is the same which we have copied from the Azure portal, which is nothing but this. So this looks good. I'll click on the floppy icon to save the environment file. Now let's open the translator.py, that is our Python file, or which contains the logic. So I'll quickly walk you through the entire code, what it does. Though it's a no coding series, I know, but like if you're curious what it does, I'll explain you in a high level language so that you can easily understand even though you're not familiar with Python. So here if you look, I've used TK enter. So it will open dialog box in my computer where I can browse the files, the audio files, .wav file, which is nothing but this file. I can browse it. And Azure Cognitive Speech I have used so that I can use my microphone as well. So this will help in the two input methods, which we'll be seeing it in a while. Here, if you look, the supported languages, the language from, even I can translate from English to English. This will be in my voice time.wav, and it will be in the Genie neutral language. You can change to any other language using you can Google search to change the language if you need different voice. And here if I go down here, it's nothing but the title of my app, and here it will it's basically creating an interface, like the app opens up, and the dimensions are there, where the red and white, the theme I've used, and the app name will be showing as Cloud Guru Amit Translator, which I'll be showing you in a short while. So that's what it goes for the logic. You can have a read, and and there are many other things like dot button. If you look, so there dot button, anything about dot button you are seeing. So this will be the buttons in the app. Quit app, microphone app, I'll be showing you in a while, right? Browse files app, browse file button, right? So before we begin, we need to make sure the SDKs are in place, that is the software development kit. For that, I need to open the terminal. I'll right click here, open terminal. I'll open the hands-on commands file. Here I have the SDKs, which are the prerequisites which we need to install. For me, it will be already installed because I have installed few moments back. For you, you need to make sure, right? It's already there. For me, please make sure, otherwise if you're directly starting with this tutorial, you might your app might not work if you don't install this SDKs. So for me, I'm done with the prerequisites, and even the entire code, even if you like do any kind of changes, I have kept as a backup for you. You can anytime refer to this code, right? So it's time for us to test our application. How do we test it? Python space the file name. For us, the file name is translator.py. If I go to my Visual Studio, you can see translator.py. So this is the file name, which is nothing but this one, right? That is how we invoke or run an application in Visual Studio, right? So let's run the program. You need to keep the volumes up for the speaker because it will interact. The app is very interactive, and it will interact using our microphones and speaker. So even if you don't have the microphone, do not worry. I'll be using browsing the file to show you this demo. Let's hit enter to run this application, and here we go with the interface. It pops up beautifully. It pops up. So now it will be easy for me to explain you. If you see tk.button here, browse files. So here is the browse file, right? So whatever you are seeing, dot button, use microphone. So we have use microphone, that is there. So that's how it goes for the building the app. You can customize the color as well. I've used red and white. You can use green or something, like if you want. You can change the colors as well. You can change the name of the app as well. So this is the interface, and important thing is to note that whatever we'll be doing, it will be showing in our terminal as well, the behind the scenes what's going on. So let's select a language. I'll use like Italian, let's say. I'll confirm the language. The AI will speak when I confirm the language as well, and it will show in a text box as well. Let's click confirm language.
Translating to Italian.
So it says translating to Italian. A dialog box saying the same, mentioning the same is also there. I'll click OK. I can use my microphone. As soon as I hit microphone, it will give me 5 seconds to record the file, which will be instantly processed to translate. It will be instantly translated to Italian. Otherwise, I can use browse files to browse the time.wav, which is asking what time is it in English. Please make sure you are inputting English file. I'll click on browse to browse from my local computer. Let's browse the file, that is our time file here. I've got the file here. See, the translated text is also there in Italian. Now the computer will speak it out loud, whatever the Italian translation for the spoken thing in time.wav. Let's click hit OK. So the AI has done translating it. It can we can change anytime and repeat, use microphone, or again browse files from my computer in different languages. So here we go for the Spanish text here. It will now recite using speaker. Here we go. So you can repeat as many times as you want, right? You can use your microphone as well. It will do instantly, and everything is done behind the scenes. So let's hit quit app. It will come out of the app. So the entire thing what we have done, like AI is smart enough where it's where we are speaking as an input, it's reading as well, like what we have spoken, then converting it to the target text as well as the voice, right? So that's what it goes with the tutorial. I'll quickly dive on to the architecture diagram what we have done. So we have used Azure Speech Service to build an app to translate from English to any other language, which whatever translation we are doing, it will translate in a text as well. Also, the computer will recite or dictate and read it out loud from our speakers in the selected language. It can be like Italian, German, French, Spanish, anything, whatever we want, right? So I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Let's meet in next part, which got to be more and more interesting.